Hey, this is Mark, and I'm glad you're here at _freedom for life _ where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at, wherever that is in your life, to where you're called and created to be. I'm so glad you're here for this second message on building self-image. We have a secret for you today, secret number 2 on how to build your self-image. And just like last week, I'm going to give you a guarantee. By the way, you can see that right here, last week's talk, but this week I'm going to give you a guarantee as well. If you put those things into practice, put the tools into practice that we give you, it's going to change your life forever. So let's get started, shall we? Let me ask you a question about self-image. Have you ever seen somebody else's success? Maybe you're in class, and I've been there myself, where I got a B on a test and I'm just super excited. And then I have a friend who shows me they've got an A+, and all of a sudden I just throw the paper away because what was supposed to be something amazing wasn't. Have you ever seen somebody else's success, and because of their success your life felt a little bit less than? Whether it's LeBron or Elon Musk or Ariana Grande or Jake Paul or PewDiePie or anybody out there, any celebrity you can name, anybody with any success, where their success made you feel like your life was less than? Which brings us to our second secret. Try and say that 3 times fast. Our second secret of building your self-image, and that is this: give yourself a break. A way that some people have said it is to stop comparing, but it's really not just that. Because it's not just in stopping comparing yourself to them, but really understanding where you're at in your life. To give you an example of what I mean, there's an area that my wife and I like to go to sometimes. It's called Big Bear. It's a mountainous region a little ways from here. What you don't know if you don't live here and have never been up there is that there's this mountain road, this kind of winding road, which I love to drive fast on. She hates it. But there's this mountain road that we take up there. We have a friend who has a cabin. Sometimes we're able to use that cabin. But along this road, there's these rest stops, probably like 10 or 12 of them. This comparison of where you're at versus where I'm at is kind of like us if we were driving up that mountain road and we stopped at a rest stop and we're disappointed because the rest stop doesn't look anything like the cabin. See, what I understand on my trip is I don't have to be disappointed at that stop that I made or that location that I'm at, because I know what the destination looks like and I know I'm down that road. What messes up our perspective is this: you and I don't see the thousands of workouts that somebody makes, the times that they go in the gym, the foods that they eat, and all that things that they did to get themselves in shape. All we see is their picture on Instagram and how amazing they look. We don't see the time and the effort that somebody put into doing homework and studying late at night and overnighters, or putting all that time into experimenting and creating a project, right? We just get to see the final product and think, man, I want to be where they're at. See, the truth is this: as long as you're on the road and moving and improving and getting better and going forward, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. What you don't realize is you're looking at their destination, not realizing you're on the same road, just not there yet. And so the second level is this: it's this imposter feeling. What it looks like in my life, and maybe in yours, is this: it's me comparing what I'm horrible at and what they're good at. For me, growing up, it was math. I was never really great at math, and it was always interesting that I would look at my grade versus somebody who was great at it, and I would think that I'm less than because of that. See, that giving yourself a break is not only, hey, I'm going in that destination, I'm going in that direction, I'm getting to that place like somebody else, but sometimes I'm comparing them in areas that I'm not supposed to be good at. Because I'm not passionate like that, I'm not good at it, and frankly, it's not something I want to put my time into. Understanding self-image is understanding this: hey, who am I created to be? And understanding this in that I'm not trying to compare myself to you, but I'm trying to compare myself to my potential. Because I'm not measuring up to who you are, but I'm trying to be everything I can be. Once I can do that, I've mastered that second level of giving myself a break, that lack of comparison, and understanding more and more of how to build my self-image around who I am, so that I'm not an imposter. I'm not trying to be an imitation you. I'm just trying to be the real me. And so while I say this to be the real you, not to substitute somebody else, what I'm not saying is don't learn from other people. Man, I just encourage you. This third level that we're talking about is simply this: learn from people that you respect. people who are farther along, people who are doing it right, whatever that is. I mean, obviously, that's what we're here for. _freedom for life _ to give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to get you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. Man, I'm believing in coaching. I am a coach, and I'm trying to coach you right now. So find mentors, find teachers, find coaches. But the thing is this, just don't be a substitute. Don't be an imitation of them. There's something on the inside of you that's uniquely yours. It doesn't mean we don't have attributes and characteristics that are other people's, but you are a one-of-a-kind creation. And in that, just be you. That's what the world needs. It needs the real you, and so do you. In building your self-image, the more you build your self-image on those things of understanding who you are, the more you're going to be excited every morning and every day. Hey, I'm Mark, and I am so glad you're part of our community, _freedom for life _. Do me a favor, as always, would you subscribe to be a part of the conversation in the community and the knowledge that we're doing here? Would you hit that like button and let me know that something is resonating with you, something that is meeting you where you're at? And please put a comment down below. Let us know what's going on in your life, what self-image you have for yourself, what things you're learning from it, or even this, man, what do you want a conversation about? What do you want to learn and grow in? We're wanting to be part of this community and being able to give you the things that you need to move forward in this journey, this freedom journey. I appreciate you. Of course, obviously, also hit that notification. Make sure you get all the information we have. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. This is secret number 2 on building your self-image. Next week, secret number 3. So don't miss out on it, and we'll see you then.